English business phrases. I feel very hopeful about the good things to come. I feel very hopeful about the good things to come. I focus on looking forward to what is ahead. I focus on looking forward to what is ahead. I view human beings as truthful in nature. I view human beings as truthful in nature. I am guarded about my abilities. I am guarded about my abilities. I am hard to offend. I am hard to offend. I am nervous before major events. I am nervous before major events. I remain fully occupied. I remain fully occupied. I am very career-driven. I am very career-driven. I am seldom reticent with new acquaintances. I am seldom reticent with new acquaintances. I think that human can be depended on. I think that human can be depended on. I value being with others. I value being with others. I liberally share my viewpoints. I liberally share my viewpoints. I find closing sales very straightforward. I find closing sales very straightforward. I am resilient to emotional distress. I am resilient to emotional distress. I feel hopeful. I feel hopeful. I am comfortable with new acquaintances. I am comfortable with new acquaintances. I aspire to be the victor. I aspire to be the victor. I am discreet about my accomplishments. I am discreet about my accomplishments. I find overly repetitive tasks mind-numbing. I find overly repetitive tasks mind-numbing. I attempt to understand the motivations of others. I attempt to understand the motivations of others. I prefer methodologies that are proven. I prefer methodologies that are proven. I relish in contests. I relish in contests. I cover up my actual feelings. I cover up my actual feelings. I assist the less fortunate. I assist the less fortunate. I am nervous during important engagements. I am nervous during important engagements. I seek to be more proficient than others. I seek to be more proficient than others. I base judgments on statistics and evidence. I base judgments on statistics and evidence. I am cagey about my achievements. I am cagey about my achievements. I sidestep overly repetitive tasks. I sidestep overly repetitive tasks. I enjoy interacting with people. I enjoy interacting with people. I become restless quickly when undertaking overly repetitive work. I become restless quickly when undertaking overly repetitive work. I find that traditional strategies are typically the most productive. I find that traditional strategies are typically the most productive. I like mathematical work. I like mathematical work. I maintain a systematized approach. I maintain a systematized approach. I am nervous prior to important engagements. I am nervous prior to important engagements. I enjoy selling a concept. I enjoy selling a concept. I prefer to be able to do what I wish. I prefer to be able to do what I wish. I am in essence free of strain. I am in essence free of strain. I am reticent about my triumphs. I am reticent about my triumphs. I use a theoretical perspective. I use a theoretical perspective. I have a structured style. I have a structured style. I struggle when social connection with others is missing. I struggle when social connection with others is missing. I revel in academic debates. I revel in academic debates. I make sure I don't break rules. I make sure I don't break rules. I value air conditioning in the workplace. I value air conditioning in the workplace. I liberally share my perspectives. I liberally share my perspectives. I prefer established approaches to work. I prefer established approaches to work. I am concerned about big events. I am concerned about big events. I want to analyze mathematical data. I want to analyze mathematical data. I like bargaining. I like bargaining. I am discreet about my successes. I am discreet about my successes. I liberally share my opinions. I liberally share my opinions. I have fun when doing a lot. I have fun when doing a lot. I capably consider future issues. I capably consider future issues. I hate undertaking repeated tasks. I hate undertaking repeated tasks. I examine materials objectively. I examine materials objectively. I aim to be on top. I aim to be on top. I like approaches that are proven. I like approaches that are proven. I make immediate decisions. I make immediate decisions. I share precisely what I mean. I share precisely what I mean. I like executing my own approach. I like executing my own approach. I cover up my own emotions. I cover up my own emotions. I hardly ever feel snubbed. I hardly ever feel snubbed. I get anxious at major events. I get anxious at major events. I find repetitive schedules boring. I find repetitive schedules boring. I think it is unethical to violate the guidelines. I think it is unethical to violate the guidelines. I keep working on assignments until done. I keep working on assignments until done. I have confidence in humankind. I have confidence in humankind. I say precisely what I believe to people. I say precisely what I believe to people. I have a spot for everything, so items can be found. I have a spot for everything, so items can be found. I don't put my abilities out there. I don't put my abilities out there. I shoot for the stars. I shoot for the stars. I prefer well-tried methods. I prefer well-tried methods. I love discussing theoretical models. I love discussing theoretical models. I enjoy competing. I enjoy competing. I define long-standing goals. I define long-standing goals. I fear when significant events occur. I fear when significant events occur. I am stress-free. I am stress-free. I adopt my own method, regardless of the opinion of others. I adopt my own method, regardless of the opinion of others. I pursue diversity in tasking. I pursue diversity in tasking. I use traditional methods. I use traditional methods. I am good at bargaining. I am good at bargaining. I adjust my conduct. I adjust my conduct. I have faith in human beings. I have faith in human beings. I am exceptionally chatty. I am exceptionally chatty. I publicly express disapproval. I publicly express disapproval. I consign job advancement as a central concern. I consign job advancement as a central concern. I evaluate other individuals. I evaluate other individuals. I adhere to my own path. I adhere to my own path. I like statistical tasks. I like statistical tasks. I like assisting individuals. I like assisting individuals. I stay silent about my accomplishments. I stay silent about my accomplishments. I deem human beings as truthful. I deem human beings as truthful. I like to be better than others. I like to be better than others. I conform to requirements. I conform to requirements. I unreservedly share alternative views. I unreservedly share alternative views. I am nervous prior to a job-seeking appointment. I am nervous prior to a job-seeking appointment. I abide by existing work practices. I abide by existing work practices. I dodge informing others when I excel. I dodge informing others when I excel. I require things to be done via my preferred methods. I require things to be done via my preferred methods. I relish spirited competition. I relish spirited competition. I am nervous prior to an important appointment. I am nervous prior to an important appointment. I follow the customary path. I follow the customary path. I challenge the consensus. I challenge the consensus. I come alive at social activities. I come alive at social activities. I want diversity in daily schedule. I want diversity in daily schedule.